This is the chili that our family makes the most often. Our kids love it. It is protein packed, so easy to make, and it keeps really well in the fridge. And I'm craving chili, so let's get started. Set a Dutch oven or a heavy bottom pot over medium-high heat and add a tablespoon of olive oil. Once that's hot, we're gonna add our ground turkey. Saute, breaking it up with a spatula just until it's cooked through. It'll take about 5 minutes. Next, add your chopped red onion and season with chili powder, cumin powder, garlic powder, and dried oregano. Also, you'll need some salt and freshly cracked black pepper. Freshly cracked will always taste fresher, so if you haven't invested in a pepper grinder, I highly recommend it. Stir that together and saute for another 5 minutes or until the onions are softened. It also gives the spices a chance to bloom and release their flavor. Now add your canned diced tomatoes, you can use seasoned or plain, and add a can of tomato sauce. Follow that with your rinsed and drained black beans and kidney beans. I also add a can of pinto beans with their juice, and you can totally substitute for a different kind of beans if you want to. White beans are also really good here. Now add your drained corn, and you can also use frozen corn. And I like to add a small jar of mild green chilies. You can use spicy if you like a little more heat. Now just stir everything together to combine, bring it to a boil, and reduce the heat down to a simmer. Partially cover and cook for 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. All right, here we go. Dun dun dun! It is so good. It smells so good. Look at how like saucy and hearty this is. And when it's done, you also, hey, is my mic on? We never did a mic check. Oh, it is good. I got so scared. You get to the end of the recipe. I'm glad the mic is on. Okay, and at the end, you should season it to taste. I usually add half a teaspoon of salt. Whoop. And I find that to be just right. But this has so much flavor. Remember all the seasonings we put in there, plenty of chili powder. The cumin is so nice. And then that little bit of oregano, like everything just blends together so well. Oh, look at this. Look at this. If you like a thinner chili, which I guess we could still be friends, you can thin it out a little bit with adding some chicken broth or even a little bit of water. Just add a little bit at a time until it reaches your desired consistency. I personally love it like thick and hearty because it's not supposed to be a soup, right? I love to serve it with tortilla chips. How about I just show you? I think that would be best. Here we go. It's the moment I have been waiting for. The taste test. Look at this. Look at this. So like hearty and saucy. And what I love about chili, just like with soups, it just gets better with time. So you will hope for leftovers of this. It's so dreamy. Oh, loaded. Meal in itself, we love that. Now, the toppings. I personally love avocado topping on my chili, but all of our avocados are like rocks right now, which was such a sad discovery this morning, but it is what it is. So we're just going to keep it simple today. We've got some sour cream, which is really nice. My daughter loves sour cream in her chili. It's like half of her chili ends up being sour cream. She likes to stir it in. It's a thick sour cream, wow. And then we're also going to add some cheese, and I probably should have put the cheese down first, but whatever, because I like when the cheese melts onto the chili. And last but not least, what happened to my cilantro? Ah, haha, ha ha ha. Usually this is chopped, you know, but because we didn't chop it, we're just gonna add a little bit of horn cilantro. Ooh, that's even prettier. The dunk, 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 dunk. Look at that, it's just so pretty. Ah, I love it. And this is so good for like game day, any kind of gatherings or parties, because you can totally make this ahead, and you can easily double the batch if you have a pot big enough, or a 1.5 batch, whatever. For me, honestly, game day is just about the food. The last Super Bowl, I had no idea who was playing. The team that I picked was based on what the people in the room were cheering for, so I still had fun. Look at this, a little bit of everything. A little bit of cheese pull, which we always love. Oh, the flavor is just top notch. So delicious, perfectly seasoned and spiced. You can make it spicier if you want to. Usually our kids don't love spicy foods, and so we keep it pretty mild. But if you wanted to make it spicier, just add a little bit more spice, or serve it with some hot sauce, which is an easy way to make it spicy without making the whole batch spicy. I have like lipstick all over my hand. Let me know how you guys like to serve your chili and where you spotted Sharky in the video. Plus, if you guys have any recipe requests, I would love to hear from you. And Dun, 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 dun. Last but not least, we do have a very good beef chili in our cookbook. It's in the party planning section. So there's a section at the back of the book that is all about easy entertaining. We've got a crepe board, bagel bar, lots of great ideas in here, including the beef chili. Make sure you don't miss that section. It's one of my personal favorites in the book. I will link to this in the notes, and we'll see you on the next episode of Natasha's Kitchen. And now I'm gonna eat this. I'm so hungry for this. One of those like soul satisfying kind of dishes. And I will never ever get tired of this. This is the thing that I hope we always have leftovers of because it reheats like a dream. Okay. All the cares of the world just flew away. Cilantro is so good too. You can't have chili without it. I'm one of those people that love cilantro. Go figure.